Alright, here we are. We are back. They gave me this weapon anyway as soon as I dropped in. Wow. So, anything else I gotta get off this guy besides this stupid thing? Fucking flimsy shit. Look at that. Somebody on a fucking bone. Like with the strength this guy has, and then bam, hitting something solid. It's going to do some damage. That pipe, man, I'm so sorry that they got rid of that pipe. Yeah, please don't do this next time around, creators. If you make a secondary one of these, which I'm hoping, because I'll definitely buy it, at least, you know, I mean, if you're going to give different costumes and stuff, and you know, have it have a purpose. Have it be a little bit more, you know, health added because it's absorbing impacts or something like that. You know, don't just give skins for no purpose. Yes, they look great, but do they have any type of health benefit? You know, what would a suit that looked like that be for? Well, mostly armor and that types of protection. You know, internal organ damage is lessened. You know, with something like that, a little harder to penetrate for microscopic organisms trying to get into the skin, you know, take over, whatever, you know, that type of idea. You know, it also has an armor, you know, defense capability. Whereas if you didn't have that armor, you'd have less. You know, or you can pick up different pieces of armor, you know, and actually have it look like an addition to, you know, it doesn't have to be big or bulky. It could just be a bullet, like a plate carrier. You know, and just strap that on, and have that on, you know, like take off this piece here that has the bip on it, and just put on the that armor, the same one the other guy had. There was a cutscene with him. You know, it's something like that he picks up, you know. And then until he gets the full armor, or he can buy it or something like that, it has some benefits to it. But yeah, I mean, I just don't understand why people add skins and there's just no in-game benefit to it. It's just kind of a waste. You know, and then they wonder why, well, you know, I'm not going to pay for a skin just to have this. I mean, some people will. There's a lot of people that don't. They can get more money if the skin actually has some type of added ability or benefit to the character in-game as a permanent. And then that could be as high as it goes. Then it makes selling it makes creating it for a microtransaction all the more tempting to those that are buying it, because it actually has you know, reactory, or you know, if it's a piece of armor, if it's a pair of shoes, it has a reactory or a benefit to it in some way. Lighter, faster on the feet, you know, that type of thing. Yes, you have to add a little more to the game. However, the second one around can also be multiplayer, co-op. There's so much you can do with this genre because you've already started it. So continue with it, just make it better, make it more realistic. You know, if you choose female characters, well, they're not going to be as strong, but they will be lighter. They'll be able to climb faster. They'll be faster. They'll be more nimble. Heavier guys like this, you know, 6'3", 210 pounds. It's a pretty large dude, so he's going to maybe run a little slower, but he's going to have a more powerful swing to him with the weapons. Maybe weapon durability this time around. You know, things like that, add-ons. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to the next one you guys make, and I'm also looking very much forward to seeing what what you've done with the second installment of the Calypso protocol. It's a good game overall. I mean, overall, I give it, out of 100, I'm gonna give it minus certain details. Yeah, just minus certain details. I'm gonna have to say, I'll give it at least a 98 or a 99%. It's just those fine-eyed details. I say eyed, fine-eyed, as in looked at and saw, but it's like it was just meant not to really look at, but somebody like me is looking at it fine-eyed, which means that I'm looking at it to critique it. I'm looking at to critique the artistry of it, and I do this with Capcom all the time with their Resident Evil series. They did a poor job with Resident Evil 7 in a lot of ways, and I critique the hell out of that too. Ooh, it's got to smell nothing. Right, so let's do this. This. Yes, I'll continue to do that. One. See, my magnesium never really became too much of an issue before, but because I was so sick and I'd lost a lot of nutrients and stuff because I couldn't eat, and what I did have, it was just leaving my body. So, yep. Ooh, it's pretty good. Let's see, you see that moving like that. That could also be stomped on, possibly too. But kept that friggin' there's a game, it's a PlayStation 2 game, I believe. And I have it. What the hell was it called? And it had such good graphics. And I never finished it. I should probably finish that game. I don't know why I didn't finish it. I guess it's not too hard. And it was with the, it did have the control pads for the PS2, so. I've always wanted to visit the Nevada desert. I've always wanted to explore Area 51. I've always wanted to go on to Area 51 and see exactly what happens. But there would have to be a way to do it to take out, you know what I mean? Like, just logically speaking, I'm not saying that I'm going to do this, or I'm not, you know, but like, if somebody was going to do that, you know, I'd like to go to Groom Lake or to the area where Area 51 is in Nevada. But as far as trespassing, like, wow, could you imagine if somebody was able to use a EMP and disable the electronics for that area? Who do they have guarded? The camo boys or the camo dudes? I mean, I've seen the one guy's a big bald guy. He looks like, I don't know, tough as shit that, you know, eats all the wrong foods and is about to die of cholesterol poisoning before he's 60. He's not intimidated at all. I've seen him. He's not intimidating. What does he got, like a 6-shooter? Stop. Something's not right. Hired outside security? Why? You think if it was a government project, it would have government clearance, government security? Why the camo boots? What's going on? And they're not really armed that well, because they're riding around in pickup trucks. Is there any armor on them things? Like, if somebody got a hold of even an old Sherman World War II tank and just, like, kept really good, and it made it some add-ons and stuff, technology add-ons and stuff to it, just drove that thing up through Groom Lake, up into Area 51, and just started blowing shit up. What the fuck would be done? What are the camo boys gonna do? I mean, they got... I mean, I'm looking at this thing logically here. I mean, you have somebody that's well armed, right? It's got combat training, been in wars, and maybe was an old tank operator, or knew how, or maybe was a collector. Just went, I don't know, just wanted to know what the fuck was going on. What would they do to stop it? See, here's the magic behind that, though. Is what they're showing you is white pickup trucks, right? F-150s, maybe? They're certainly not armored. They don't have any type of turrets in the back.
Personal log, Dr. Caitlin Marlowe. Arrived at Black Iron today.
And they get out and they, you know, people record them and they stop recording.
Restart the program.
Looks like a couple security guards with
but
6
I
shooters.
trust in my team. They, as I,
they're not even vested. They're not even. They don't
here.
even have any type of chest rig. They have no type of armor. Like and then the guy's fatter than shit. Like, he looks like they pulled him. And the other guy's about as tall as me, a little skinny dude like me. Like, really? This is your best defense? Can you guys even shoot that? Let me check for rust. When's the last time it's been shot? You see? You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. Does it make any sense from a logical perspective if this was a government-run facility? They'd have camera dudes. Like, who are these people? Why are they hiring outside security? Is something not clicked? I don't know. I mean, do I really give a shit? No, I don't live in Nevada. Too fucking hot for me. But if someone, like a bunch of people would get together and say, hey, let's, create a YouTube channel. As long as they provided everything for the group. They funded meals. They funded, we don't have to throw shit in. You fund all the gear. You fund all that stuff. Yeah, I'll fucking go with you. I'll hold a camera. I'm pretty good at that. Bunch of nothing. That's not a problem. I'll do it. Fuck it. You don't even have to pay me. Just, make sure I get my meals and I get my meds. We just stop at pharmacies because I have, medical issues. Yeah, I'll fucking hold a camera. Why not? But yeah, as far as actually going in there, I don't know. To be honest with you, when I looked at the camo dudes, because there were a lot of YouTube videos, like back 2016, 17, 14, 15, with the camo dudes, and I looked at those videos, and there was other ones that really looked kind of fucking pathetic. Like, here's this fat son of a bitch gonna come out and chase me. Like, nigga, I can run. But what are you gonna do? Shoot me in the back? They're not law enforcement. So who are they? They're private contractors. Are they hired from a foreign country? Think about it. Government know about it? Is it even government run? Apparently not, if they're sending that fucking lard ass with no hair. I mean, he's a big boy, but shit, he ain't gonna run for crap. And I doubt he can shoot. I mean, the guy obviously didn't even have to pass, like, he's bouncer material at your local nightclub on Friday to, end of Saturday night or Saturday morning, whenever the bar closes on the weekends. That's the type of that's what I'm looking at when I see one of that camo dude. A fat, middle-aged, overweight, can't run for shit, health problems, cholesterol up the ass. Like, you're obviously not military. Do you have any military training? Are you even law enforcement? I know there's a lot of fat cops out there that are on the force. If I'm the chief in my precinct, I'm setting standards. You're not. You got to lose that weight. Don't care. Insulin, do whatever you get. You gotta meet a weight requirement. We're not gonna have a bunch of fat lard asses running around. Oh, well, you're big. No, I'm not. I want you here to be able to do the job. You have to chase somebody, perhaps. Maybe to rescue them from harm, or to chase after somebody on a foot pursuit. You live in the city, you're a city cop, you know what that is. A foot pursuit, a foot pursuit, a foot run pursuit. A foot you're out of breath pursuit. Because the guy's younger and you're overweight and you're out of shape. There would be a weight minimum and a physical requirement to work at my precinct. You want to sue me for discrimination? Go on ahead. Not going to get me. See? That camo dude, he's bouncer material at a local bar, probably someplace in Nevada. I wouldn't be surprised if I went there and seen him there too. It was almost like the Trump assassination. It almost like when I was looking at those videos of these two, like nobodies. Like, I'm on my bikes, like, hey, I'm not stopping. I got plenty of gas. I know the environment. I know where the fuck I'm going. I'm going to outrun you. And I have enough to head to the state borderline. So, good luck, camo dude. I can go on this dirt bike, on this motorized dirt bike, where you cannot. I can zip in and out of traffic. You cannot. Warning to you. Yeah, I wouldn't even take that fucking asshole seriously. And if I was going to go anywhere near Area 51, I would have body armor. I would have night vision. I would have the best of the best, the most expensive. My vehicle would look like a Chevy Tahoe or a Ford F-150, but it would be completely gutted. It would be completely reinstalled with body armor or armor on the inside panels. It would have run flat tires. It would be built like a presidential limo, but just be able to go places. See, with the money, so you can do a lot with money. And I just waltz into there, bulletproof window, waltz in there, and I just slowly creep right past the camo boys. What are they gonna do? What else is there? Record live feed, send it out. What would they do? And somebody with money can do that. I can't. I'd love to. I'd love to be like a Bruce Wayne, like Gotham City, like this multi-billionaire, entrepreneur, mogul, billionaire playboy dude, like Bruce Wayne would be, and just be able to build stuff like stuff, and just go and do shit I want to do, and like the government themselves wouldn't be able to stop me, not with the technology. You know how much power that is. But to the extent of being human, is it wise for a human being to have that much power? Oh, but I can do good with it, but you can also do evil. It takes a special person to have that insight. It takes a special person to have that ability. Am I that person? I already know I'm not. Logically, I already know. To have that type of ability, to create that type of power, those weapons. Like Batman does in the movies. What the fuck is here? And why is it like I'm getting a vibration in my controller? Normally, I only turned it on and started using recently because I used to have it on before, but then I turned it off on my PlayStation because it drains your battery. You know what? The vibrations give it, when you're really in gameplay, it gives it more of a sensation, which is fine. So, I just keep my shit plugged in. I buy more C cords or C chargers, charging cords. That's all. You get them for nothing anymore on Amazon. You get good ones, you can get it for nothing. They're a dime a dozen. You get them from China, you can get them from India, you can get them from anywhere. Some may work better than others. I bet you Tamu can get pretty decent ones for hardly anything. I go on Amazon and I search the same fucking thing. They're going to sell it for twice as much, if not 3 times. I love my Timexes though, but I can't wait to get this new watch. It's a Casio. Recklessly. Ooh. I don't like the fact that my skin is itchy. Yeah. It's getting a little better. It was really bad before. Sometimes I like to jot down thoughts, you know, but then, like, my mind don't want to shut off, and then I just ramble. See, again, they don't have a fucking map this place. You just have to... I don't know, I'm looking for... I don't really want to take it from here, but I will. Looking for someplace else, but they, you know, like I said, when it comes to these little, what do you call it, insullaries, an insulary or something that would be like toilet paper, toothpaste, and when you go shopping, those little things that you have to get. Those are things you really don't want to forget when you go shopping. You know, toothpaste, toilet paper, baby wipes. You know, if you have kids, little ones, just insulate. Just little stuff that you really need every day. I'm not sure if I'm butchering the name of that or not, but don't really matter. Yep, I'm stone drunk. Oh my god, I am so pathetic. Just bad. Not really bad, just, I don't know what. Run, Paul, run! This will come off once I'm able to have a gun and then push X. But we're just starting out, so I'm starting out from the beginning. You know, I'm a little disappointed that I can't, you know, use my skins this early, but I mean, I've looked at everything. I don't know, is there's, like, Facebook's the same fucking way. Like you look at stuff, some stuff you don't know where the fuck it means, and then you go in there, because that's what you have to do. You have to go and look and everything to see if you can find, like, they bed stuff in, like, Facebook, can you just please, like, make deleting my shit easy? Can you make deleting my stuff like a 3-button type thing? Like deleting a game on PlayStation? Yeah, make it that easy. Just like you have it that easy if you want to ban my account. You have it that easy. You can just do it. You just flip a switch, and I'm done. But for me, as long as you're getting money from third parties to sell my fucking information to everybody, then yeah, of course. Mark Zuckerberg, are there any female partners that you have that can suck my dick? No, I can't even envision you sucking my dick, Mark Zuckerberg. I just couldn't. It's too disgusting. Oh, God, I don't want to fucking puke now. Yeah, now I'm getting fucking sick because I got that fucking thought in my head. Yeah, no, tell your females, your good-looking ones. Yeah, your good-looking ones. You know, your female execs that look they can suck my dick.
Hello, this is Energy on a fellow calling.
All fucking night long. It's a computer. After a certain time, my shit just goes off automatically. So it's almost that time. It's almost 7 o'clock. So I don't know fuck who's calling. I miss your sister, mommy. I miss your sister. I really would have liked to marry her. She was just an awesome, awesome person. And we were getting to know each other. And she was a beautiful, beautiful Puerto Rican lady. A little on the heavy side, but I like that. I didn't mind that shit. Oh, yeah. Why would I mind that? Big girls are nice girls, too. You know, but it's not really about, like, getting or tapping the ass. I mean, if that's all it's about, then you're going to be miserable. She's going to be miserable. Any kids you have, like, are going to be... No, you can't do that. What you can do as a male is if you're not ready to be daddy, then just get snipped. Get snipped. You can undo it later, but get snipped while you're young. So you don't have kids that are unwanted. You know, because you know mom is going to love them, you know, and you'll still be tied to her because it's kind of like a control issue. Well, you know, that's my baby mama, so I'm always going to be able to get some head or something from this bitch. You know, I'll be like, you know, why don't we get together, and I'll promise her that, yeah, I know the whole fucking player bullshit, because I fucking did it. That's why I know. It just wasn't as successful as others, but I played it on some, you know, some people. But yeah, I know how it works. And the thing is look, just be yourself. Be genuine. If she's, you know, if you got a crush on her, first of all, I wait for them to show an interest. I don't go showing an interest right away. You know, and then I let her see by my actions who I am as a person. And if she's a gold digger, she'll come looking for money right away. And I'm not saying that the people I've helped in the past that needed it are gold diggers, because they are not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've dealt with some women that have done that. And I've helped women out also that are not gold diggers. They needed someone there at the right time, and I was there. And I couldn't walk away. And that's basically it. That's the bottom line. That's the end of the situation. But there are gold digger women out there, and I know who you are. I know who you are. But when I'm talking to you and I'm saying, well, look, you know, I've already demonstrated that I'm here for you. I'm helping you out in this situation. Why? Right? I'm helping you out for the reason why is situation why. Right? The reason you need to be helped out is situation X. Okay? So now I find out why you're in situation X. We come together, and guess what? We have a thought. We've created thought. Not necessarily a life form, but a thought can be life. Thought can come to life. Thought can be reality. And when people don't think before they act, and they act just on their emotions, well, then you have unwanted kids. You have a lot of single moms doing it on their own, and they just wanted that person to be in their family. That's it. It's that simple. I chose you to be in my life. I chose to have your children. I chose to mate with you because I think you're of good stock. You're a good-looking man. We're going to have good-looking kids together. And that's usually what a lot of women look for until things happen, until they grow up and see things as they really and truly are. But their eyes are not open yet. And unfortunately, there's people that have discernment. There are people that have the ability, the smarts, to look at a situation and say, well, look, this is me, and I don't need to tell anybody this is me, but I need to see if this nigga, I need to see if this nigga can get up with with my vibe and what I got going on, which this is me. And if they're skeptical about a dude, you know, there's probably a reason why. But there's been a lot of women that have been murdered just for, you know, thinking she was going to get with a guy that was good looking. See, it's all about the trust. You see someone that's pleasing to your eye, you're going to trust them. And you're going to want them. You're going to desire them. Because everybody has this Barbie and Ken mentality, whether you're in the Latina population, whether you're in the Asian population. There's always what's popular out there, and then there's what's not, and they're usually the people in the friend zone, which is fine, and I am not complaining about that. The friend zone is just fine, but that friend that's going to see you through, and you're giving up your body, your time, your love, your sex to somebody else that really don't deserve it, that you just are not attracted to, and who can blame you? And that's why I want prostitution, so that ugly men that have deformities, can have an outlet to go to. Now, it doesn't mean that prostitute has to do anything with them, but if they're of legal age and consent, and they don't, and they have, you know, a mind, they understand the outcome, you know, what the possible outcomes are of their actions, and they're legally able to consent. Are they financially able to do it? No, government, you know, they should have made it possible to fix that, but no, they just want everybody to rely on that. Social services, et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, I'm going to go, well, I don't want to quit just yet, because I still have so much I want to do. But I don't want to keep putting you on pause and I don't want to do that either. I don't. See, I'm not really focused on this game, and it's a beautiful game, and I really want to give more time and attention, but I'm in like chatter mode, and it's the manic, depressing news. I'll save it, but it's probably not going to. It's not going to start me there. No, I'm just going to quit the main menu, but it'll all work out in the end. You know, I'm a process. I'm a work in process. I'm a work in progress. And the thing is I'm not saying that as an excuse to do wrong or be mean to people, because when I